Now I'm in Hungary, in Budapest, and I have a little meeting with Judit Polgar, the best female chess player ever. Hello, Judit.
Hi.
You and I are here because we have a discussion about chess in schools. And I know that you have been very much involved in chess in schools lately. Please tell me, what have you done in chess in schools and why are you so engaged in this?
First of all, I got involved when my kids were in the preschool age, and then I started to use chess, of course, based on the way I was learning, the very playful way on the chessboard, having pieces, how to move, how to capture. But later on, I turned a big direction to another area, and we developed with me and my team, with experts, with teachers, the educational chess what we are using in Hungary, the chess palace, and by now we have the chess playground, the complete program. It is for teachers who don't really play chess, they only know the rules of the game. And this program is part of the national curriculum since 2013 already. We have nearly 300 schools who are using it. We reached over 1,000 teachers who took the 30 hours course. And it involves over 10,000 kids by now.
But why is chess so important for kids? What do you want to achieve with this?
For me, it's very important to distinguish. I think for some countries, it's different how we name the educational program. I think we can say that we have chess, which is taught by chess teachers with small little games on the chessboard, and really they want to develop the way of thinking in a logical, mathematical, but in generally when you play a game of chess, of course it develops your general thinking skills. In the other hand, we have in Hungary our program, which is in the schools, the Chess Palace. It is based on the rules of chess. We use the coordinates of the chessboard. We play different games off the board mostly, but using the chess pieces, the value we use for mathematics purposes, also for numbers for the kids, that the rook is 5, bishop were 3, the pawn is 1, the queen is 9, and then they play a lot of different games with the numbers, with the pieces. We have our own graphics also. One of the, or I can say the main unique element of our program, which I can really pull out if I have to name one thing, is the chess palace itself, which is a palace, and the chessboard, the 64 squares, is projected. It's sliced up to 64 squares, which is used with the kids for different games. When you have to search for one of the pieces, for example, what do you see on b6, or what do you see on h3? Or let's take the rook, go to the tower. What is the shortest way? So we're using the rules of chess, but completely in a wider thinking way to build skills which they are going to use in everyday life.
But what do you want to achieve with this? So what kind of goals do you have with chess then in this chess palace?
I believe that the educational chess part, what we are using, that we have a lot of different tools also, is to open the kids' mind that there are a lot of different things in life, but most of the things are in connection one to another. And we can use it and model it very well with numbers, with the pieces, with also other different tools, but still the name of the piece, the rules, the movements of the piece is still always in the center. For example, when we have our chess board drawing, they can play, for example, we throw out letters, and then they have to pick the letters in knight move, and then they have to create their own word with that. So the main idea is what we want to reach with kids, that they are thinking creatively, they learn by playing, which is very important, that they keep this attitude to life, that playing is a good thing and it's not for nothing. It's playing is for developing their skills in many ways, to learn losing, to learn how to handle things, to learn how to be in a frame, how to be and respect rules, for example. And this is also very good, the rules of chess, for because they understand that there are very big opportunities even on a small board, But also outside of the board, they can use these knowledges. Like, of course, it's the pattern that the chessboard is also like a map, for example.
So chess is always the tool to achieve other skills.
Yes, definitely. What we use is that the kids get such skills via the same thing in the focus. And I think the most important thing in our program is that one information is glued to the other one. So this way they can simply learn much better, faster the knowledge they learn. That if our rookie rook is taking a road to the museum, it's already, they have a connection, everything to each other, and it's simply much easier to glow. It's like a little snowball that if you have good snow, you roll it up, and it's simply without noticing, with very little effort, it's going to be a big snowman eventually. And this is why we believe that this program is very supportive for kids thinking in the modern 21st century thinking, where you have to make a multitasking and there's so much information, but still you have to channel it in the way and the direction you need it.
It sounds like you think that chess in schools has got a great future in Europe.
I think yes, it's not only in Europe, but also everywhere I go, I see different programs and different initiatives, which I'm very, very happy about, because I believe it means that by experiencing the teachers or the chess coaches and the different approaches, also has, all of them has its own ways, its own people and kids who are interested. But for me, it's also very important to distinguish from my perspective that we have the educational chess, where we use a lot of different tools and elements, using chess rules and the game with teachers who are really having the educational skills to work with kids, to develop them, to make them think, to make them be more creative, more curious. And of course, as a chess player, I also very much support the chess classes, where no matter whether you want to have a big master or champion from your kid or only an amateur player, it's also very useful to focus on the chessboard with a lot of different small detailed games, as also I learned it, that from the knight you go from A1 to H8, but there are really a lot of different games and a lot of different programs who developed so many of these games, which is really focused on the chessboard and chess details. It can also very much improve kids from all over the world, because chess is a language.
Thank you very much, Judit.
You're welcome.